Can y'all hear me? Can anyone hear me? Okay. Be okay. Okay, we back. We got another video. We're gonna be playing with LSU. We're gonna play college football like we did yesterday. And we're gonna win it. Let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Coming out with it, it's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Dylan Gabriel.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Let's go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative
He's a left-handed
to get him
quarterback,
behind the sticks
so
a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those
lock him down.
losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action.
Right?
If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many
during
things.
the bigger
You
plays.
can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Afterburners
Wow.
coming. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Got it in the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Let's go.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it
I
back, and
love
here
this
comes
screen.
the offense.
It's
And
probably
David, how
stopping.
they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you're getting a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Looking for room. It's Whittington. Still on his feet at the 45. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Here comes the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Makes the grab right along the sideline for the 2-point conversion. You don't see this very often. An early onside kick when you have the lead. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Caught near the sideline, it's Lacey. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Really?
First down to start the drive after the break. They go to the ground. Still running at the 40.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the 2nd level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
You've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He turns it loose to the left. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble and throws. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down.
Is that
He's looking
Anderson?
to throw. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. At the 20, he's got space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB. If you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Feeling some heat. Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll throw it on first down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll immediately call timeout. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Gabriel. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. At midfield, he's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they haven't.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got a first down and maybe a lot
more. So there, Chet.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way
that's
going
to go. No. I don't know why I did that. I don't know.
Except that they will take the penalty.
No.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
No. I'm so slow.
It's Nussmeier coming after him.
Why would I do that?
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time.
Come on.
Let's see if they throw
it's
it again.
Fine.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
If you get Kyron Lacey.
Looking to throw.
Oh,
and that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Ferguson. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he got loose, it was all over. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where they go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Come on, guys.
Dive into the playbook here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You did.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Spits it out to the back. Got his man quickly. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Fires to the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Snags it. And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Barges ahead. And he'll be brought down.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads it left. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll try to add another to their lead. Back to throw. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU, 22.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Okay. Congratulations, you have been promoted to all conference division. Okay, that's great. Bing bow, bump bow. Hold a minute.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Let's go.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take a shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Tootin. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too, and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just a
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And, Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Wow. What a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ready to try the point after.
TD.
Right down the middle. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish
Virginia.
it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Okay.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. LSU right back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Scrambling away. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires on the move. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, LSU. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. LSU 14, Virginia Tech 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Drones.
Oh my gosh.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
You really thought?
Still moving at the 40. Quick step and go. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on.
Touchdown, Hokies! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the back. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Come on. Let's go.
They'll line up for a second down play. The play action fake.
Let's go.
Pressure
Come
coming.
on. Yes.
That pass is
Let's go.
incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Hike it.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's in...
Gonna let it fly. And they
Get out
weren't
of
able to
here,
make
boy.
the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. LSU quick to the line. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Finds the tight end.
Let's go.
It's a nice job
Turn
turning the
through.
quarterback after the play fake there, getting his
Maybe.
eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Fires to the
What?
big fella.
There's no
Crossing the
way.
30, he's got away. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey,
The big defensive tackles,
On the clock.
they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation.
Okay.
They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst
Keep
of those
doing
big
it.
boys.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a grab
There's no
by the
way.
defense. Taking it the other way. The 40, past the 30, the 20, 10. And he will...
let's go. He rage quit. Look what just happened. Look. And he rage quit. Huh?
How many bracelets do you have yesterday?
3. I like him the game. And I had to put up in the spec and had feelings. You know, him. I love him. Still being me. Still in the streets. What's up? Thank you for watching the stream.
As they say
Let's
around
go.
here, keep Austin
Come on.
weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside
It's
Darrell
Texas
K.
versus
Royal
Alabama.
Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
All right, we get ball first.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
Boom. We're gonna let that go.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This offense.
Bond.
Quick pass on the jet.
At least like 20 yards.
You gotta be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Pulls it in. It's
oh, let's go. Hits it.
Yards after contact. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I know it's something you take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake.
But I love this Texas route, and it's so good.
The linebackers in the second level of the defense to
It
help make
reminds
that completion a whole lot easier.
Going to try to get it, and the ball's on the ground. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
Oh yeah, we running. I don't know. Oh yeah, we can't. We're cook. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go.
Defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep
Hey, look.
up.
We got the chicken fried.
How nice is it in an offense when you
On
can
the
generate
Uber ride.
explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Quarterback checking the play. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle.
Let's go, Hale. Gun there.
Yes, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off,
part of
being there at
him.
the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
This is one D.
Near the sticks. It's more.
I like him.
But they'll be set up with a first and goal.
Stop.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the
Vision,
drag
put
route
on
was
the
caught,
line.
it just couldn't rally to
Well,
the ball
guess it.
carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as
I
he's
don't care.
knocked down in the backfield.
Come on. Yeah. Uh-oh, very well.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Ewers. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the third and goal.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
What?
Just through behind his pad. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really
I'm
throughout
telling you,
history
Mark.
has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Jalen Miller, he's soft. He's really soft. Football is slack. He's really soft. So we can probably hit him so hard.
He'll pull it down and run.
See, he's scared. He's
He's got
scared.
enough for a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 3, Alabama
Oh, look at that. 8-shot.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He chucks one out to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open
He a
receiver?
catcher.
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. That's a live ball.
Well, I
And
swear,
the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
bro.
These wide receivers are so
He's
fast
so
nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just
I'm gonna
want
have
to
to
get
do
to
it
them
some
and
more.
let them make it happen. But a lot
Soft.
of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The field goal is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
I see you looking. You selected this song. You see you sharing that bio, son. I literally was here. Yeah, played the motion. It's been 55 minutes
They
now.
put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this
He's
time,
gonna
David.
plays like a
I think you
dog
got to put
too.
in context. A lot of times fumbles are
Come on,
just
come on, come on. This could be a
You gotta
touchdown.
Move on.
Corner.
Give him the football
Boom.
again, Jesse,
Nope.
and not worry.
I think that's a good point there, Dave.
Okay.
Get him the ball again.
Strong
Help
goes.
him play the
Go
next
back.
play, know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Ooh, that would have been a pick.
Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, I didn't
And
even
the
see
pass
him.
is intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown tie. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Okay, something's going on.
Welcome to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to start your your friends and also import your own custom-created schools through TeamBuilder.
Okay, something's wrong. Alright, we're gonna end the stream right now, because I don't know what's going on. Alright guys.